right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the very first ever See No Evil Wrestling Show podcast. We have Cowboy Bob up here. We have, him over there. And, of course, the brain, Scott Larson.
How you doing, Scott?
How you doing, Bob?
Look. Oh, my goodness. I've been summoned online by a jackass and a boob. How are you, Cowboy Boob?
You know what? Let me tell you something. I hate the fact that I met you and seen you the other day at your daggum house. I was looking for wood, and I had to. You ruined my day. You understand? You ruined my day. I was just out there looking for wood, and I had to deal with you.
Stop. Tell everybody you come to my house looking for wood. It makes me look very, very precarious.
I think everybody.
All right.
Well, you look very precarious because you're frozen on our screen right now, and that's good because then we don't get to see your mouth move.
Oh, well, that's right, but you can still hear it. So,
yeah, which is more than we like to hear.
Yes, without a doubt. Missy Childers.
I'm on a very limited time. Hi, Missy Childers. I've got stuff that I've got to do, okay? It's a long, tedious preparation time that I do when I'm getting ready to go and put an ass whooping on one kid cutter. Excuse me. Old habits die hard. Zachariah Cutter, the prince of the cruiserweight.
That's right. Say it right.
The prince of the cruiserweight. Well, what he's going to be called after Dante gets done with him is Prince of the Broken Toothpick, because that's what he's going to be.
You know what? I'm gonna say something right here that I should have said in my.
Here we go.
Let me put this out there to you, sir. Win or lose, Zachariah Cutter is going to leave this match a champion. He is the Young Guns champion. What is Dante Khalifa? He's going to leave this match with maybe, and it's a huge maybe a win, but nothing.
By the time that this is said and done with, the Mr. Cutter's going to be saying, please, dear Lord, anybody take this title from me because of the ass whooping that I just received from one Dante Khalifa. Notice I put some stank on that.
Oh, you're going to need some stank somewhere. Missy, this is not #truth. This is See No Evil Wrestling podcast. We are going to be discussing the show coming up, Hail to the King, which is going to be on the 25th, this Saturday, at the VFW right there in Gastonia, North Carolina. Doors open 4 o'clock, bell time 5 o'clock. It's $10 at the door. If you are a military vet like myself, show your ID, and it's $5 at the door.
And thank you for your service, Scott. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Man, we got a lot of people chiming in, boy. I love this. Ben is here. He's on YouTube, going through Hangout. Robert, Lafayette, Indiana's in the building. Thank you, Robert.
How you doing, Robert?
Aston Williams, he said he just opened a beer and he's about to listen to as much as he can. Thank you, Aston. We appreciate you. Luke Childers says he likes your cowboy hat, Bob.
I appreciate it, Luke.
Lazarus Black said, hey, what's good, peoples?
What's going on, Lazarus?
Oh, I can answer this one. What's good is the ass whooping that one Zachariah Cutter's going to receive at the hands of the premier student in the game today, the Dante Khalifa.
Oh, I can't wait till I see him.
Too bad we can't freeze his mouth like his picture.
I know. He don't have the goddamn common sense. God gave a goddamn good.
That's what's good.
On a Sunday to unfreeze his damn camera. Hi, Mar. Why don't you learn how to work that damn computer where we can see you? Oh no, we got to see that damn ugly mug just stuck in one damn place.
Bros.
Oh, that I never thought of that. That is true. IMR, you're probably the one that took down my page, man. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either. But I think
Look,
you're right,
look,
Scott.
I don't do stuff like that. I'm not one of these
Sabotage.
keyboard warriors who complains, whines, and cries because somebody hurt my feelings on Facebook. No, that's not me.
No.
Eric Riker said we can find out why JC Wolf is obsessed with me. I'm glad you showed up, Eric, because we're going to be talking about every one of the matches coming up this Saturday, including yours, and we're even going to get into some promos. So stick around. Aston Williams said $5. Yes, sir. You are a military personnel, so you get in for $5, sir. That was correct. Lazarus Black said, RIP headphone users every time Righteous speaks.
I ain't even lying. I want to put cotton in my ears. You know what I mean? Like he's just blowing me out of the water. It's unreal. And all he talks about is wood all the time. I don't know what's on his mind.
Missy said she's going to bring a bar of soap for Ivan. Everybody's trying to, I'd rather see a muzzle than a bar of soap personally, but
I think got one around
because he's got a list of names this long, but he forgets the loser name at the end of it.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. No, you can't say that.
Why can't I? I just said
great champion. I have managed great champions. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I thought the show said at first it was uncensored.
And right now, I am managing a future champion for SNEW. That's my prediction. By year's end, the Dante Khalifa will be a champion at SNEW.
See, there's where the difference is between Zachariah Cutter and the Dante Khalifa. You see, you said future. We're talking 2-3 years away. Not right now. Not like the champion that Zachariah Cutter is. The Young Guns champion. My client is a champion.
Oh, yeah.
A champion.
Don't forget, Scott, the prince of the cruiserweights is what I'm talking about.
That's right. That's right. And you better stand up, IMR, when he comes out because he deserves that respect.
Oh, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand up. I will get right up in his grill. Dante will be right behind me, and I'll get right up in his grill, and I'll give him what for.
Oh, no, your kneeling's coming. Don't forget. You had me kneel. Your kneeling's coming.
Oh, no, I ain't doing nothing. You know why? Because I am formally known.
Lazarus Black just puckered up. Oh, I never thought I'd see the day. He said, don't care what anyone says. Ivan was the first person when I made my manager bucket list. Jimmy Hart, who, Cornette Ware. It's all about IMR. Man, get your lips off of IMR's butt, Lazarus Black, please.
And all I can say to that is boom, baby. Boom.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, there's some boom there.
He had to fill his head even bigger.
He gets close enough to that butt. There's some boom that'll come out of it. I'll tell you that.
IMR, we got you a step ladder under the ring. We're going to pull it out so you can get up in there, buddy.
Oh, my Lord. Listen to you with your 75-gallon hat on up there.
I see that 4-foot Batman back there. It's taller than you are, bro. Just saying. We'll help you out. We'll help you.
See, 4-foot Batman's perfect representation of the Dante Khalifa because he's got my back.
You
just don't stop. You just never stop.
So
are you guys ready to go over some of these great matches that are coming up on the 25th?
I'm tired of dealing with him. Let's
sure,
it, brother.
Let's get right into it, man.
Coming by my house looking for wood. What's wrong with you?
I'm going to start off with I'm going to start off with a match that was just announced, I believe, this morning. So this is a new match that was just announced. Tommy Okami is going to be going up against Gary Love Machine.
Yes, sir, the enchanting one.
So we're gonna both of them, believe it or not, this is what I love about professional wrestling and great wrestlers. that come into SNEW. Both of these guys did a promo. So we are going to, I didn't want to do that. I just took away our buddy there. We're going to listen to Gary the Love Machine do a promo. So here we go.
All right.
Tommy Okami, you chose a bad time to put my name in your mouth. We were supposed to wrestle on Friday, and it did get canceled because of the weather. And you did get lucky, because that beatdown was going to be terrible for you. Now, you called me a bad noodle. You know why I'm a bad noodle? Because I'm tired of being a good noodle. I'm tired of pretending I care about what people think and people's feelings, because I don't. I do not care. I do not care what the people of Gastonia think of me. I do not care what anyone thinks of me. I do what I want, when I want. I am the love machine, not because I love others, because I love myself. So this Saturday, when I see you, I hope you're ready to take all of it.
That's a little heated there.
Okay. And we're going to watch Mr. Tommy Okami.
Hello, my loves. It is the enchanting one, Tommy Okami. I'm here to tell you that I am making my debut at See No Evil Wrestling in Gastonia, North Carolina this Saturday. However, interestingly, my opponent is also making his debut for the very first time for See No Evil Wrestling in Gastonia, North Carolina. And that man is Gary the Love Machine Strider. Now, Gary, you and me were actually supposed to go against each other for the very first time Friday, but unfortunately, due to the weather situation, we couldn't do it. And you wanted to say, oh, I got lucky because the rain it saved me from a beating. But rest assured, even though we are going to have our Charlotte match at some point in the future, the very first time for us is happening this Saturday. Now, I haven't forgotten the mean things you said, Gary. I don't want to have to show it back. I've already, posted that video and people have seen it. So there's no need to reiterate. But all I'm going to summarize is you were a bad noodle and I am a good noodle. And at the end of the day, this good noodle is going to have to show you how to truly behave for all the people in Gastonia, North Carolina. So I see you then, Love Machine.
There you go, right there.
Yeah. Notice how he was calm. That's because he ain't got nothing to worry about.
Not like Mr. IMR who blows blood vessels when people pull up in their yard looking for some wood.
I think he wakes up and takes an IV as stressed out as he gets.
Okay, so let's put the shoe on the other foot there, Larson. Put this in your brain. You are there, you walk outside, you see Cowboy Boob there, and he's out there. Hey, I hear you got some wood. I'm looking for wood. Don't be coming up in my no.
Well, your client has just arrived, Mr. Don Khalifa.
God Almighty, and here he is. Now you get both of them in the same.
The Dante Khalifa.
Well, we're going to see what the Dante Khalifa can do when a steel chair gets slapped right upside his head. Because
okay, look, I'm going to put it to you like this.
Okay.
If Cutter pulls that chair out, he better hope that thing tastes like chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you better hope you don't feel it yourself.
Missy said, why does no one like pasta? Because Tommy was talking about noodles. I love it. That's good. That was funny. I have to give you that one.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a good match, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to that. Tommy Okami and the Love Machine looks like that's
I like the Love Machine's philosophy. He's got a very good philosophy.
You would.
Don't give a darn what people of Gastonia in the gas house thinks about me. I'm going to do me. I love that.
I figured you do that probably every day.
Right? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, let's move on to our next match. We don't have any promos for this match, unfortunately, but it's going to be two big men in the ring, and I'm looking forward to this one. Savage Kincaid versus Odell Lowe. Ladies and gentlemen, I know what I don't know what Cowboy Bob's about to say, but I'm going to put it to you this way. I don't see a wrestling match here. I see a fight.
Oh, yeah, that's happening. That's happening. They bring it. He talked about the boom. He don't have a clue what the boom is when this match takes place. I'm going to tell you, they're going to blow the roof off the place.
Now, IMR knows Savage Kincaid quite well because at one point in time, he was the manager of Savage Kincaid. So
I'm going to put it to you like this. Odell, when he looks at you and says, yum, 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 you better run. You better run.
Yeah. And don't let the referee turn his back when he has that bone in his hand. That bone is deadly. Without a doubt. But this is going to be a huge match. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Savage Kincaid versus Odell Lowe. Again, the show is See No Evil Wrestling. Hail to the King. It's going to be at the VFW in Gastonia, North Carolina. It's going to be this Saturday, the 25th. Doors open at 4. Bell time's 5. $10 at the door if you have a military ID. If you're a vet or the military right now, show your ID and you get in for $5. You can't beat that.
Not a bit. Not a bit. To see this nonstop action, you cannot beat that. That is amazing. I mean, if I had my choice, I'd charge him double. Just saying. But that's just me.
Ben Wolf said, ask John Matthews about that bone. There's a lot of people you could ask about that bone. I'm telling you, that bone is deadly if he and his teeth are deadly. Like I hate to say I'm going to agree with IMR, but when he looks at you and says num num, you better run because he's looking to dig his teeth into you, man.
That's right. You say no num num.
Yeah. But the only bad thing about it is when referees stick their hand out to say no, he goes to bite the fingers. So no matter what, it's a lose-lose kind of.
Yeah, I might have to stay behind the table when I announce that one.
Right? Without a doubt. All right, the next match. This is going to be a good match. I'm looking forward to this match also because I've never seen, me personally, have never seen either one of these wrestle in person. So I've heard a lot about both of these guys. It's going to be Curtis Robertson versus Roughneck.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, man. Roughneck. Oh, that's where it's at right there.
That's right.
Now we do have a promo from Curtis Robertson. So let's go ahead and listen to the promo, and then we'll discuss the match. This is Curtis Robertson talking to Roughneck.
Okay. This Friday night, it's Mason Allen, the Limit Mason Allen versus the Throwback Curtis Robertson.
Wrong one. Sorry about that. I apologize. Cut. Wrong one. I downloaded the wrong one. Yeah, take two. I downloaded the wrong one. So I guess we don't have a promo for this match either. We're live, folks. We do make mistakes. I apologize. That was for the wrong match.
Well, all I'm going to say is Curtis better come and he better be prepared to fight when he gets there.
Yeah.
Yes, Aston, I do agree with you. We're going to get serious for a second here, ladies and gentlemen. Aston Williams, a good friend of mine. He is a military personnel, Army. He said, remember the reason for this weekend. It is for those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, not for those who served or are serving. There are two separate times. There's one to remember those who have fallen, and there's another one to remember those who are serving. And you are correct, sir. I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
And thank you for your service, Aston. We really appreciate it, man. He was over in Germany. If you guys don't know who he is, he's a wrestler himself, and he went over to Germany to defend our country and help the Germans over there. So we appreciate you, man.
Thank you, sir.
We can't go back and forth with that's a thank you from all of us. You're not going to get a fight argument out of us.
That's something we all agree on.
right? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, the next match. All right, here's the match where we're gonna have fun. We're gonna put it out there. The two managers are sitting right at the bottom of the screen. So here we go. Zachariah Cutter, the Young Guns champion, taking on the Dante Khalifa at Hail to the King. Now,
you know what? You know what? If I ever get laryngitis, I want you to do that for me. You do that pretty good.
I hope you do get laryngitis.
Well, yeah, I bet you do. That's wishful thinking on you up there with that 75-gallon hat on.
Now, instead of listening to me,
I got something for you, big boy.
There you go. Look. I love it. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Cowboy Bob.
Hey, it seems like you're an O short, sir. It seems like you're an O short.
Oh, yeah, we see who's short. Go ahead.
Instead of showing me and IMR arguing back and forth in our promos because IMR is wrong.
You better not show it. You better not show it.
Show it, Scott.
You better not. I told you before I came on here, you better not show the footage. So do what you will, sir. Do what you will.
So we had the Dante Khalifa on #Truth just a couple days ago. And we had a certain person that just wanted to come in and say hi. Let's watch the clip. I got you. Ben Wolf has a question. He said, are you looking forward to Zachariah Cutter this Saturday at SNEW?
Well, I'm going to shut Zachariah Cutter down this Saturday. So it's not about whether or not I'm ready for Zachariah Cutter. It's a matter of...
It's just funny you happen to say that.
What's it? What you got?
It's just funny. Guess who we got joining the show?
Beautiful.
Hey, Dante.
I can tell you right to your face, and I'm going to shut you down this Saturday. And there's no questions asked. I don't even understand why we're in this predicament. And I don't know if you understand the severity of the situation that you're in, realistically. So, what is this about?
I want to ask
what makes you think that it's okay for you to jump into my interview?
I cut off. That's what it is.
Huh?
Ready to cut you off. This hype that I hear about the Dante Khalifa.
That's the Dante Khalifa. Listen, bro, if you're going to say the name, if you're going to say it.
People can't even spell my name right around here. Get used But,
oh my gosh.
I promise you I'm not going to put no stank on it. What I am going to put some stank on is that chair upside your head this weekend.
You going to put it.
Okay.
You going to put a chair upside my head.
I think Zachariah Cutter just called his shot for you, Dante. He said he's going to put a chair upside your head.
You're going to put a chair upside my head.
Dante, you ready to get cut off, buddy?
I'll see you Saturday.
Hey, Zachariah, let me ask you a question before you leave, because I know you're busy doing some things. If Dante Khalifa happens to beat you this Saturday, would you put up your championship at a later time against him? I mean, he's earned it, correct? If he beats you.
That championship, this boy just said he's going to put a chair upside my head.
Dante.
He didn't want to hear nothing about that championship, ladies and gentlemen. He's worried about that chair, and he should be.
Oh, okay. Okay. So here it is. Larson, I don't know what you're doing. I don't understand exactly why it is you got to put your nose in our business. But here you are. So Cutter wants to go on about taking out the John Matthews with a chair. Well, I guarantee you this, toothpick, the Dante Khalifa is not, I repeat, is not John Matthews. And as far as this interview's over, it's over. This interview is done. I'm leaving.
Oh, you're going to run just like that?
Oh, okay.
Like
well,
that.
I got you.
Wow.
Well, it's all right. Let's go ahead and do it this way so we look better. All right. Well, as you can see, I've got a few fans myself. Eric said, what does everybody want? Brain. That's right. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. And Aston Williams making an announcement on hashtag truth. He said, don't get it twisted. I'm closer to making my in-ring return. So I can't wait for that, Aston, without a doubt. But yes, that's going to be a great match. And as you can see, we've already got Dante Khalifa and IMR on the run. We start talking chairs and they run away. So you know what I'm saying, Cowboy?
Thing to say about it. The one thing to Scott, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I got to say this. When that bell rings, that ain't the only thing going to be ringing.
It's going to be a fun day. You see, the reason why IMR just left, and I could say it, I would have said it while he was here, but he took off. See, the reason why he's, tucking his tail and running, if it was anybody but me, he would have stayed for the whole show. But I know him better than he knows himself. I talk to this man every day. I just know him, and he knows that, and it scares him. Yes, I said it. So, all right, let's move on to the next match. Thank you, everybody, for showing up to the See No Evil Wrestling Show podcast. We're talking about all that. Missy said, ready for that, Aston? Jump. Yes, we are. Missy said you need to speak up a little bit, Cowboys. They can barely hear you.
I apologize. Is that a little bit better? Should I get
There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, next match. Let's keep them going. Oh, boy, this one right here. This one is going to get heated. This right here is going to be another fight. Without a doubt, we do have a promo, and I know it's the right promo this time. I apologize immensely for that. But here's another match. AC Wolf versus Riker.
Yeah.
What you got to say about that, Cowboy Bob?
You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. I sit and I watched how JC Wolf did a couple of weeks ago. Well, actually, it was last week what he did and how he treated people and what he did to this young kid. And I promise you, when Eric Riker walks in that ring, the RWO is something he's going to remember. It's coming. He's going to feel every bit of it. And he's going to know what Riker Island feels like to be trapped on.
Uh-oh. Well, so apparently you're speaking for Mr. Riker. So let's hear from JC Wolf, who put something out.
I usually don't have time to sit there and scroll through social media. I don't care to either. But today I decided to look through Facebook and I had 3 or 4 notifications saying someone tagged me in a post. And it led me right to Eric Riker's page. I did see one thing on there that kind of pissed me off. The plan I had at the memorial show, it just didn't work out. But that's what I get for letting a bunch of boys do a man's job. See, there's an old saying. If you want something done right, you do it yourself, and I should have just done it myself and took you out. But there was a word that you kept saying over and over and over again. Obsession. You say I have an obsession with you. I feel like obsession and jealousy go hand in hand. Tell me, Riker, what do I have to be jealous about? I don't see you surrounding yourself with a bunch of women. You surround yourself with a bunch of men in the RWO. I mean, I don't know what you guys do, but it's 2024. You do whatever you want, man. But I do admit one thing. You're good in that ring, but you're no JC Wolf. So tell me, Riker, what do I got to be jealous about? Yeah, that's right. Absolutely nothing. Riker, you're a cancer, a plague. You're like that piece of shit that no matter how many times you flush it, it won't go down the toilet. But don't worry, on May 25th, I'm going to be the cure. And you like to say, welcome to Rikers Island? Nah. I'm taking it over. That's my island now. Because when you hear that howling, you know I'm coming.
Ho!
I'll tell you.
Wolf straight up telling Riker.
Yeah, he's going to find out the hard way. And I mean, it's fine. That's fine. Every time he seems to go do something, for some reason, he stumbles, he falls, and it just don't go well as planned. And it maybe
I've been on the wrong end of Riker's clan. So yeah, I took a chain upside the head back when he had another clan going. And trust me, Riker knows how to put some men together, and he knows exactly how to get what he wants. And he'll take it if he wants it. It's going to be a great match. JC Wolf is no pushover either. This is going to be one heck of a match, and they are going to battle it out. And whoa, okay, I'm sitting here pushing buttons that I'm not supposed to be pushing. almost kicked myself out of the show. That would have been pretty funny. Missy said, "I love to hear that." Okay. All right, I got a couple of news things that we need to talk about for the show this coming week. The first one is a little bit of bad news, unfortunately. Due to injury, John Matthews will not be at Hail to the King. He has not been cleared from his injury, so he will not be at the show.
But that's not really bad news. That's his fault. And that's how we have to look at it. You know, At the end of the day, the guy came out running his mouth, thinking he was going to be big bad boy. And what happened? Cutter cut him out. Plain and simple.
I got
you. I'm telling you, nobody is going to want to miss this show on May the 25th, this Saturday. You're not going to want to miss it.
I totally agree with that. Aston said, y'all are starting to get me to want to drive 3 hours to watch. That is why we're having this show, sir. We appreciate that. I'll take that as a huge compliment, man. I appreciate that. Ron Emerson Jr. said, yay, the bar of soap has been taken away from me. Ron, don't get her started. Oh my goodness. Well, here's the second part of the big news. And we went over this the last time me and Ivan M. Righteous sat down and talked about See No Evil. Mr. King Bodie has something to say at Hail to the King. We don't know what it is. We've asked him many times, and he will not give a response. The only response we get is, you will find out the day of the show.
God, he's always got something to say. I swear to God. It just drives me crazy. Him and Righteous, man. Sometimes I just throw my hands up, but then I can't.
Now, King Bodie did release some words out to the public. So let's go ahead and watch what he had to say.
On May 25th, you're all going to Hail to the King. When See No Evil Wrestling comes back into town in Gastonia, North Carolina at the VFW, once again, you're all going to get to jump for joy and clap your hands and shout out loud because you get to breathe the same air as me once again. How lucky for each and every one of you. I look forward to gracing you all with my wonderful presence and athletic ability and good looks and just the overall energy of me being better than each and every one of
you. God almighty. Excuse me, my Lord.
I'm not saying that King Bodie is full of himself, but yeah.
I'll say that he's been hanging around IMR too damn much. I can say that.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Aston said, Missy said, hey, Scott, Aston was telling me he is glad that we still love him. Of course we love him. And Aston said, Scott is always Scotting. Yes, I am. Aston said, beer run, be right back. Okay, dude, you do you, man. But we are talking about King Bodie. King Bodie is going to be there. Now, from what I can see, he doesn't have a match. There's no match booked, or at least we don't have a match card for him. But he has something to say He's just not telling anybody what it is. We've all been asking. I wouldn't be doing I know I'm managing Kid Cutter Zachariah Cutter. I'll get it right eventually. Zachariah Cutter at the show, but I'm a journalist first, ladies and gentlemen, and I've been trying my hardest to get a hold of him and find out exactly what he has to say, and you'll find out at the show. That's the only reply. And that's the only reply that's worse than no comment.
Exactly. You gotta be there. If you
gotta be there to find out. Yes, very much so. Very much so. But yeah, it's gonna be I'm telling you, I am looking so forward to the show. We're not done with the matches, ladies and gentlemen, but we this is gonna be a bomb diggity show. We still got 2 more matches to talk about. These are extra guys in the ring, if you would say. Let's start off with this one right here before we go to the last one.
Oh, that's
We're
good.
We have a triple threat for the #1 contendership for the Intercoastal Championship. It's going to be Blacktist Jack versus Sir Merrick Donovan versus Tyson Maddox. That's a lot of beef in one ring, ladies and gentlemen.
That's going to be a match for the books.
And it's all for the #1 contendership for the Intercoastal title. Ah, man. Triple threat, which pretty much means no count-outs. Anything pretty much goes. And Blacktist Jack, I'm just going to put out a prediction right here. Blacktist Jack is one of the meanest guys out there. And I see Blacktist Jack winning this. That I'm just going to put it out there. But you never know. On any given night, as they say in wrestling.
That's right. That's right.
Missy said King Bodie looks like a Wish version of Fabio. Oh, my goodness.
My God.
I wouldn't dare say that to his face, though.
No, me neither, to be honest.
Paradox.
He is the king of SNEW for a reason.
That's it. He is the king. He is the champion. Paradox said, very interesting. I'll see you guys at See No Evil Wrestling very soon. We hope to see you out there, Paradox. Take my money, please.
Yes.
And if you don't know who Paradox is, go check out #Truth. I interviewed him about a week or so ago. Please go check that out. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about See No Evil Wrestling. We're talking about Hail to the King this Saturday, May 25th at the VFW in Gastonia. I don't have the address right offhand, but I'm pretty sure Cowboy Bob can get it.
That address is 3250 West Franklin Boulevard, Gastonia, North Carolina, and you don't want to miss it. If you didn't hear me, 3250 West Franklin Boulevard. Jot it down. You're not going to want to miss this show, I'm telling you.
Now, before we get to the last match and talk about the last match here, we're going to watch Mr. Cowboy Bob give us all the information. So get your pens out or get your phone out and get ready to put this in Google Drive, because he's going to tell you the address and it's going to come up on the screen as we're going to listen to Cowboy Bob tell us all about the show and who's all going to be here. Check this out, guys.
Hear no evil. Speak no evil. See no evil.
Hey, everybody. Here's your favorite ring announcer, Cowboy Bob. See No Evil Wrestling is coming May the 25th, and we have an exciting show for you at the VFW in Gastonia, North Carolina. The address is 3250 West Franklin Boulevard. Jot that down. You're not going to want to miss it. I'm going to tell you right now, we've got an amazing card with pros like our new tag team champion, ICT Ice Cream Truck. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, guys. The Young Guns champion, Prince of the Cruiserweight, Zachariah Cutter. We also have big names like the Dante Khalifa. I tell you right now, we've got Catman Dalton Dallas. We've got Tyson Maddox, and that guy is unbelievable. He's been to Japan and back, rocking people's world. Hopefully, our heavyweight champion and intercoastal champion, King Bodie, he shows up. That would be great, right? With his favorite manager, the manager's manager, the most hated manager in the Carolinas. I am R. Hey, Righteous, we got beef. And I'll tell you, well, we'll talk about that some other time. This is definitely the place you're going to want to be. All right, the action-packed night of wrestling you don't want to miss. It's $10 at the door. It's $5 off for vets. Doors open at 4, bell time's at 5. We'll see you there. Yeehaw.
There you go. All the information you need in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Very well done, sir. Very well done.
Thank you, sir.
So, introduce. I know what we didn't really do introductions at the beginning of the show. So, for those of you who don't know who Cowboy Bob is, Bob, tell everybody who you are, what you do for See No Evil Wrestling.
I am the See No Evil ring announcer, and I am the only See No Evil ring announcer. And I am, let me say it one more time, the only and best ring announcer in the Carolinas. I'm the voice of the people, the voice of the South. I never shut my mouth. And I'm here to tell you, you're going to know come this Saturday, May the 25th at the VFW. Again, that address is 3250 West Franklin Boulevard. It's the place to be. And I said it once, I'll say it again. If you got plans, you better break them because you don't want to be nowhere else. This show is unstoppable and it's action-packed. So, yeah, that's where we want to see everyone. You know, it's going to be an amazing show. We invite everybody out.
Sean Duffy, the West Coast Connection, said hello and good evening from Fallon, Nevada. Got people all the way from Nevada checking out See No Evil Wrestling.
That's
right.
right.
Here we go. There's my boy, a Young Guns champion himself, popping in to say hi. Oh, Dante Khalifa, you're in big trouble, sir.
Zachariah Cutter.
Aston said, not a bad pitch, Mr. Cowboy Bob. He loved it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And Zachariah Cutter said, go ahead and say my name, Cowboy.
Zachariah Cutter, the prince of the cruiserweights.
There you go.
Young Guns champion. The only champion that's going to take out the Dante Khalifa come Saturday. Y'all ain't going to miss this, I'm telling
you. See, Dante, you're not the only one who gets their name put out there with some stank on it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I said it.
Exactly right. That's right.
Oh, my goodness. We got all kinds of people. Oh, my goodness. We got Gamer46 saying, oh, yeah. I love it. Welcome, Gamer46, to the See No Evil Wrestling podcast. We're talking about the show on the 25th of May, this Saturday out at the VFW. I'll let Cowboy Bob say it. I always forget addresses, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all right. It's in Gastonia, North Carolina. The address is 3250 West Franklin Boulevard.
There you go.
I'm telling you, if y'all think this podcast is hot, wait till you get there Saturday and y'all see the wrestling that these guys put on. It's mind-blowing. I'm telling you, you're going to go home and talk about it. You're going to tell your mama, your friends, their grandma, and everybody else about it, and you're going to want to come back next month. It's going to be insane.
Zachariah Cutter said, I don't need it, but if Dante wants it, it's going to be easy giving him that stank this Saturday. Right upside the head. Tell him, buddy. Tell him.
That's right. Like I said, once that bell rings, that ain't the only thing going to be ringing.
You see, the reason why I'm out there is to make sure that IMR keeps his grubby little hands to himself. You see, I'm the equalizer in the match. Everybody's wondering, Brain, why are you coming out there? Why are you walking out with Zachariah Cutter? Well, that's the reason. I am the one that's going to make sure that IMR keeps his grubby hands to himself. He likes bringing canes every time he comes out. I want to make sure that if he uses that cane, I'm going to put that cane where the sun don't shine. That way he can't interfere in the match. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Aston said, for what it's worth, 28 years messing around in this business, not a bad show pitch. We appreciate it, Aston. Come on out. Take the 3-hour drive. It's going to be worth it at See No Evil Wrestling. I'm telling you, we got a bunch of great matches. We got one more we're going to talk about, and one of my favorite tag teams is in this. I can't be impartial. I'm sorry. I just can't. Gamer46 said, good wrestling always comes from the greatest wrestling comes from North Carolina. Okay?
That's right. That's right.
Missy said, what about Powder? Missy's trying to stir the pot. Missy got that pot. She's adding stuff to the pot. I like that, Missy. Aston said, is IMR taking applicants?
No, because he makes it all about himself. So he'll never.
I got you. Oh, my dad's on the show. Welcome, Dad. He said, welcome, Cowboy Bob. You remind me of watching Cowboy Bob Orton. Wow, that is a big compliment.
That is a huge compliment. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate that.
That you do kind of got that vibe.
I appreciate that.
I was thinking Cowboy Bob, JBL. Both of those are compliments, sir. Both of those are compliments.
Thank you so much. We greatly.
Oh, here we go. Zachariah Cutter said, I've had a lot of problems with IMR, but he doesn't like me because he knows one simple fact. Every client the managers of managers has brought has been cut off. Cut off easy. Got my first tag team championships from his clients. So there you go. IMR is just butthurt. We get it. We know Zachariah. We know.
That's right. We know.
Missy said, no, Aston. He's not taking applicants.
Nah.
She said, I have not even started stirring the pot. See, I told you. Missy's having some fun. Thank you, Missy, for showing up. All right, let's get to the last but certainly not least, and we're going to go through it one more time so everybody knows exactly what's going to happen.
Yes, sir.
But this match right here has my favorite tag team, and they are the See No Evil Wrestling Tag Team Champions. I'm talking none other than Squeaks the Clown and Dump Truck, Ice Cream Truck, and they are taking on the Pimp Cats.
That's right.
And it's for their tag team titles. Ooh, I missed that part. And they're taking them on for their tag team titles. So they are fighting tag team champions, and I love that.
And they're going to defend those, and they're going to win because they're Ice Cream Truck.
Now, if my memory serves me correctly, and we've been through all, I believe, 7 matches, 1, 2, 3, 4,
you like them apples right there.
7 matches. This is the only titles that are being defended at this show.
Yeah.
Everything else is number one contender matches or non-title. So, excuse me. Sorry. Not bad manners, just
good monster.
Monster coffee burp. Sorry. Aston Williams said, Missy Childress, I would never. You know I can do it all by myself. And Missy said, free ice cream. I don't think it's free, Missy, but hey, it's all good. Aston said, sheesh. Imagine if my brother wasn't busy. Collecting tag team titles is something we do. Oh, don't get me started. Come to See No Evil. I would love to see you guys I would love to see the cocky little brats take on Ice Cream Truck for those titles. Yes, the brain is saying it. Please take my money. There's Mama Cutter. There's Mama Cutter right there. She's going to be at ringside, I guarantee you. And I'll be there to protect her also because I believe IMR said something about he's going to slap her too. I'd like to see that happen. You're going to have to go through a 450-pound man to do that because I've got Mama Cutter. I got her. She said, I'm going to have to watch the replay. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. You do that, and we're going to see you Saturday. We're going to have a good time out there.
That's right.
Aston said they're not ready. Well, make them ready. Let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go and do a quick run through of all the matches again. So for the ones that didn't show up earlier when we first started, Cowboy Bob, is there any match in particular this Saturday that you're looking forward to? I know you get to announce every one of these guys as they come into the ring. Is there any one match that you're looking forward to seeing?
I'll tell you what, Scott, it's a privilege to introduce each and every one of these guys. They're amazing. But I will say this. At the end of the day, I can't stray. It is the Prince of the Cruiserweights, Zachariah Cutter, facing the Dante Khalifa. And I'm going to tell you right now, that one's for the books, and you're not going to want to miss it.
Yep, and if IMR puts his nose in there, I'm going to put some stank on it. Just saying.
I can't wait. I tell you what, I'm excited. I wish it was Friday night already, baby.
All right, let's go. Let's go through the rest of them real quick. We've got, and this match was just made today. It just dropped earlier today. Tommy Okami versus Gary the Love Machine at Hail to the King. You don't want to miss that. If you're just now joining us, go back and watch the beginning. Both of these guys put promos out. They had a match somewhere else that was scheduled. It got canceled. So they're bringing the match to See No Evil Wrestling, and you better believe it's going to be a hard-hitting match, and I am looking forward to that. We've got two big monsters in the ring this Saturday at Hail to the King. Savage Kincaid versus Odell Lowe. This is not going to be for the meek, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a brawl from beginning to end. I hate to say this because it is a wrestling show. I don't think there's going to be too many wrestling moves in this one. There's going to be a lot of hard-hitting action, though, because these two beasts are going. This is one of them. They better have that ring really secure and put together right, because man, I could see the ring going down on this one.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge match. No pun intended.
Right? No pun intended at all. Mr. Curtis Robertson is taking on Roughneck at Hail to the King. Curtis Robertson's been making a name all over North and South Carolina, and he's coming in. He's taking on Roughneck. Now, I personally have not seen either one of these guys in person. I am so excited to see this match and see what these two have to offer. It's going to be there's going to be some good wrestling in that one. Let me tell you.
That's going to be a great match. These guys are unbelievable with what they can do in the ring. Both of them. It's going to be you're not going to want to miss it. I'm telling you, they're awesome.
JC Wolf versus Riker. Boy, these two, there is no love here, ladies and gentlemen. These two, JC, go back at the beginning of the show and check out his promo. JC Wolf had a lot to say about Riker and his RWO, saying stuff like, well, I bring together, women, you bring together men. We're totally different. It's something to see, and that's going to be a great match. I look forward to that, man. JC Wolf is a tough competitor. I think I'm going to have to invest
in an RWO shirt, Scott. I'm just saying.
Right?
I'm just saying.
Alexander Polk, welcome to See No Evil Wrestling Show podcast. We are talking about Hail to the King, which is happening this Saturday. Missy said Luke Childers got to announce Braun Strowman Saturday night. I'm excited for him. That's a big name right there. I'm excited for him. Cowboy Bob's going to have a lot of big names to be announcing this Saturday, though, without a doubt. Oh, here we go. B3 is on here talking boom, baby. Okay, we love you, B3. Welcome to the See No Evil Wrestling Show podcast. B3, I know you're from Canada. I know you're in Canada, but why don't you come down and watch some great American wrestling? Take a flight. Leave right now. Take a flight. Land in Charlotte and come on down to Gastonia Saturday night, May the 25th, and check out See No Evil Wrestling. 7 great matches on the card so far, and I'm pretty sure there might be a surprise or two. You never know when it comes to See No Evil, let me tell you. King Bodie has something to say at See No Evil Saturday night. We don't know what it is. He's being hush-hush about it. He's just saying, come on out and, come come on out and hail to the king. You know what I'm saying? On a sad note, due to injury, John Matthews will not be at See No Evil Wrestling. They have not cleared him to fight. He is injured, so he is not supposed to be in the building at all.
Exactly.
Right?
Cutter cut him off. I mean, he opened his
Cutter
mouth.
cut him off. That's it.
That's right.
That's it. And I'm hearing that Dante Khalifa wants a piece too. So we're of John Matthews. So we're going to see how that all plays out.
Well, let's just see how we get through May 25th first.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot to get through in May 25th. Let me tell you, people are blowing it up. Vernon McKinney, what's going on, sir? Welcome to I was about to say hashtag truth. See No Evil Wrestling. This is the very first show for See No Evil Wrestling, so I am going to make a few mistakes till I get used to it. I apologize. But See No Evil Wrestling podcast, we are talking about nothing but See No Evil and all the great matches that are coming up on the 25th. Brad said, if you're there, I'll show up. Rep Canada all day. Well, you come on down, man. It's $10 at the door. Fly yourself on down, like I said, into Charlotte. Head on down to the Gastonia at the VFW. You can't miss it. It's right off of 74. You put Gastonia VFW in your little thing on your phone, and it'll take you right there. I mean, it's literally right off 74. Boom, you're there. So without Mama
Right.
Esther said,
right,
cut
Mama
off.
Esther. Cut off.
She's leading right into it, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Zachariah Cutter versus Dante Khalifa.
Oh, God, don't get IMR back in here. Please add the D.
Without a doubt, man. This is going to be a great match. I cannot wait to be a part of See No Evil Wrestling and to be in the corner of a great champion out at See No Evil, without a doubt.
That's a privilege, Scott.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
I said that's a privilege.
It is. It is, and I'm going to take it as a privilege. Brother. No doubt. We've got a triple threat match for the number one contendership for the Intercoastal title. Blackness Jack, Sir Merrick Donovan, and Tyson Maddox are going to be battling it out in a triple threat to see who is going to take on King Bodie for his Intercoastal title. And that's going to, oh man, I'm telling you that, wow.
Just looking at that card is scary.
Let the bodies hit the floor. That's all I see when I see those three men right there. There's going to be a lot of beef flying in that match.
Yes, and those guys are amazing in the ring. So to have that match even take place is history. You know what I mean? We're talking about, damn good, great.
Aston said, wait, if I'm a VFW member, do I get in for free? Ben Wolf said, show up as a guest of SNEW. There you go. See, Aston? You ask and you shall receive.
I started to say, it took the words right out of my mouth.
My dad said Cutter versus Dante with Paul Heyman as referee. Well, if we could get Paul Heyman out there, trust me, it would be done. I think the closest we have to Paul Heyman is IMR.
Yeah, Paul want to be there. You know what I mean? I'll tell you, never shuts his mouth, and by God, you can't get no sleep for the guy.
Right? That's what I'm saying. And again, last but not least, the only titles that are being defended is going to be the tag team champions. Ice Cream Truck are going to be defending their tag team titles against the Pimp Cats on May 25th at the VFW in Gastonia. Doors open at 4. Bell time is 5. It's $10 at the door. And if you're a military vet or a military personnel and you have your ID, you get in for $5. You can't go anywhere for $5 and see great entertainment for $5, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you.
And we got concessions too, Scott. We got food, we got drinks there on hand. We got it all. So it's going to be.
And the VFW is a great place for a wrestling show. I haven't been there, but I've heard from many people who have talked to me about this, because you guys know I know a lot of wrestlers from my show. And I've heard that the VFW there in Gastonia is a great place to have a wrestling show. There's not a bad seat in the house. So you get in there, and trust me, you're going to love the show. All these great matches. Get up close and personal with your favorite wrestlers. I mean, look at this list. Okami, The Love Machine, Kincaid, Odell Lowe, Robertson, Roughneck, Kid Cutter, Dante Khalifa, King Bodie, two champion. He's not just the heavyweight champion. He is the intercoastal champion. John Matthews will not be there. So if you're coming to see John Matthews, unfortunately, he's injured. But, you know, you've got Ice Cream Truck, the tag team champions that are going to be there taking on the Pimp Cats. I mean, you got Black Disc Jack, all kinds of great superstars. You can get up and close with a lot of these guys, maybe get an autograph, maybe get a picture with some of your favorite wrestlers. And the VFW, like I said, is a great place. Missy wants to know, are you David Sellers' brother, Bob?
No, I am not.
No. And she wants to know what we're not going to turn this into a hashtag truth, but she wants to know, when did you start announcing?
Yeah, let's not get into that. That's to be determined.
To be determined.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next podcast, Missy.
VFW runs food tables and money helps them out. So yes, definitely.
And not only that, Scott, I want to say this real quick, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, man.
Our wrestlers, and we have a few of these guys and these superstars are going to bring their merch too. So don't forget your pockets. You know, stop by the ATM, grab you some cash. You're not going to want to miss grabbing a signed photo or some of their merch, because in the future, oh my God, you have no idea what that's going to wind up turning into.
Show them the hat. Show them the hat. You can even purchase something like this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
If you're
right here.
Look at that.
Look at that. Evil hat. Yes, you can.
That is in my future, sir. That is going to be placed on this big Chrome Dome in the near future.
All you got to do is you contact me or you contact Ben Wolf, and we will make it happen. Yes, sir. That is true.
Missy said you can't bring someone on and us not ask questions. That's not fair. But we're here to talk about See No Evil Wrestling Show. Cowboy Bob is the ring announcer. He's a great ring announcer. He's going to be announcing every one of these great wrestlers. He is the voice of See No Evil Wrestling. And I had him on here because with me and IMR, it would have been just a yell fest back and forth, because me and IMR don't like each other very much, and both of our clients don't like each other very much, and that's going to be a huge match. So we figured we'd have the voice of reason on, and that's why we brought Cowboy Bob on. And if we keep doing the See No Evil Wrestling Show, which it looks like we're getting great numbers, looks like it's going to continue every month, every show for See No Evil, we're going to see Cowboy Bob on here. At least I'm going to ask him to show up for every show, and we're going to go over whether I'm there or not, we're going to go over every match, and without a doubt, man, we're just going to have a lot of fun.
It's an honor. I appreciate it.
Oh, Aston said he's calling his brother. Uh-oh.
You do that.
Uh-oh. Call your brother. Bring the cocky little brats to See No Evil and go for those tag team titles. I would love to see it. Boy, I'm definitely going to be there for that show.
You ain't taking them from dump truck and squeaks. It ain't happening, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey,
I love
Let me tell
it.
you something. Real quick. ICT. Ice Cream Truck is the best tag team champions in the world, baby. In the world.
Them is big words, man. That is woo. Wow. I love Ice Cream Truck, and I think they are spectacular, but those are big words, sir.
Yes, they are. And I stand behind them.
Oh, the cocky little brat says Cowboy doesn't know us, does he?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't,
I
apparently.
won't mention some other guys, but they thought the same thing.
Let me tell you, Cowboy Bob, let me explain something about the cocky little brats. When you hear jump, the place gets to rocking, and it's just all over but the crying at that point. ICT would have their hands full, without a doubt. Oh, Ben Wright said Dusty, Money, and myself can take those tag. Look at it. We're getting tag teams coming out of the blue that want to come to See No Evil Wrestling. Bring it on, man.
Yeah,
Bring
y'all
it
guys
on.
make the call. Y'all make the call. Let's see what happens.
I'm pretty sure Ice Cream Truck would love to know that there's a ton of tag teams that are putting a big X right on their back.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think they're sweating it. I mean, they're Ice Cream Truck. ICT,
Right,
baby.
right? Without a doubt. So, all right, quickly, one more time, and then we're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday, you don't want to miss this. I'm going to go ahead and let Cowboy Bob give all the information right here, and then we're going to go real quick through all the matches and the news one more quick time, and then we're going to go, and we will see you all Saturday. Go ahead, Cowboy Bob. Let them have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to want to miss this weekend. May the 25th at the VFW in Gastonia, North Carolina. You're going to have your favorite ring announcer of the Carolinas, the voice of the people. I never shut my mouth, the voice of the South. Let me tell you, this is going to be amazing. The wrestling is going to be off the chain. The address is 3250 West Franklin Boulevard. Jot it down. And if you got plans, I tell you what, you should break them. Go ahead, Scott. Take it away.
All right, let's go through the match. I'm going to go backwards this time. ICT is going to be defending their championships against the Pimp Cats. The tag team championships are on the line. In triple threat match for the number one contendership match for the Intercontinental title, the winner of this takes on Bodie for his Intercoastal title. Blackdish Jack, Sir Merrick Donovan, and Tyson Maddox. You don't want to miss that. Due to injury, John Matthews will not be in the building. King Bodie has something to say at the show. He is not telling us what to say. You'll have to go to find out what it is. JC Wolf versus Riker. You don't want to miss that. Both of them had a lot to say on social media. Go check that out. The match that me and IMR are involved in, I am bringing out my client, Zachariah Cutter. IMR is bringing out his client, D. Dante Khalifa. If you miss this match, ladies and gentlemen, you're missing the match of the night. I'm going to say it because I'm in it. Curtis Robertson versus Roughneck. You don't want to miss this, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a straight-up wrestling match. It's going to be a good one, without a doubt. Two big monsters, two behemoths are going to be in the ring. Savage Kincaid versus Odell Lowe. You don't want to miss this. Num, 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 num. You better run. That's all I got to say about that. And Tommy Okami and Gary, the Love Machine, will be going one-on-one. This match was just announced this morning. Both of them have already dropped promos. Go check it out. Go check out the See No Evil Wrestling page on Facebook. You will see all the information that we've already given here tonight. You will see every one of the promos that are dropped. You will see every one of these fight cards. You don't want to miss this show at all. And I'm going to let you say goodbye, Cowboy Bob, because I've talked enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the podcast with Scott. He's been great. He's been great to me. And we can't wait to see each and every one of y'all May the 25th. That's this Saturday at the VFW in Gastonia. Again, that address is 3250 West Franklin Boulevard. You don't want to miss it. That's where you need to be. We're going to see you soon.
We've played it once, but we're going to head right on out with the commercial of Cowboy Bob telling everybody all the information again, and then we will see you Saturday because I'm going to end it right after that promo. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss it. 7 great matches so far on the card. You never know what's going to happen at See No Evil Wrestling. There could be 15 matches by the end of the night. You never know. But Cowboy Bob's going to be there announcing every one of them. I'm going to be bringing out Zachariah Cutter in the match that he's in, and we're just going to have a great time. So we will see you Saturday, without a doubt. See No Evil Wrestling, VFW, Gastonia, May the 25th. Oh, sorry. Doors open. We haven't said this at all tonight. Doors open 4 o'clock, bell time 5 o'clock, an early show. So be sure to realize that it's doors open at 4 p.m., bell times at 5 p.m. at the VFW. You don't want to miss it. And we're going to go out with Cowboy Bob. Y'all have a great night.
Hear no evil. Speak no evil. See no evil.
Hey everybody, here's your favorite ring announcer, Cowboy Bob. See No Evil Wrestling is coming to you May the 25th, and we have an exciting show for you at the VFW in Gastonia, North Carolina. The address is 3250 West Franklin Boulevard. Jot that down, you're not going to want to miss it. I'm going to tell you right now, we've got an amazing card with pros like our new tag team champions, ICT Ice Cream Truck. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, guys. The Young Guns champion, Prince of the Cruiserweight, Zachariah Cutter. We also have big names like the Dante Khalifa. I tell you right now, we've got Catman Dalton Dallas. We've got Tyson Maddox, and that guy is unbelievable. He's been to Japan and back, rocking people's world. Hopefully, our heavyweight champion and intercoastal champion, King Bodie, he shows up. That would be great, right? With his favorite manager, the manager's manager, the most hated manager in the Carolinas, IMR. Hey, Righteous, we got beef. And I'll tell you, well, we'll talk about that some other time. This is definitely the place you're going to want to be. All right, the action-packed night of wrestling you don't want to miss. It's $10 at the door. It's $5 off for bets. Doors open at 4, bell time's at 5. We'll see you there. Yeehaw.